Hi guys, my name is Yuka and welcome to the very first Yuka Talks. It's been third time that I've recorded this actual video, and this time is gonna be the perfect one. I'm hoping so, and I'm still awkward to talk to the camera like this, but we'll do. You saw the title, and yes, I'm gonna talk about jaw surgery, and most specifically my jaw surgery. For those who knows me in real life, my family and some of my friends doesn't really know what I'm talking about, and sometimes I'm coming up with I have a surgery, like what surgery, and I have irregular jaws. My bottom one is way bigger than the upper one, and this is something that I inherited from my dad's side of the family. So it's like a very strong gene in my dad's family, and some of my uncle, aunts, cousins, and have this particular bigger bottom jaw, but it's kind of subtle for them, but I happen to have it worse. I had a lot of problem with my actual teeth, the growth, the places in my mouth, so many stuff, and that's why I'm talking about jaw surgery, because after 6 years of my previous treatment about having my teeth all aligned, I was supposed to have a surgery, but I postponed it because I thought that if I did it too soon, I will have problem with my actual growth. So I didn't do it, and it was the best choice I ever made. It was a decision I've made because I was also scared to go to Paris. But now I do it while knowing that I have everything in place, like in Strasbourg. I don't have to go too far to do the surgery or even to have my teeth aligned, so it's good. Wait, so to put the context and what's the problem with my jaw, it's that my bottom jaw is way too big for my upper jaw, and it's a problem for my joints. Basically, they are useless. In a normal, for a normal person, the bottom jaw has to, like a box. The teeth has to be like this, like to be clubbed together. So the bottom jaw can't move when you are closing your mouth, and that the jaw joints can rest. But in my case, none of my teeth are touching each other, so my bottom jaw is constantly searching for a place to lock, and it's working too hard on my joints, and that's the problem, because it will come to a tragedy. I could have a trousers. Yeah, this is the reason why I decided to go through another treatment to end with a surgery, because of arthrosis. So yeah, it was a big decision, and I went through a lot of steps to being able to now have this. So I met my the specialist, and they are pretty optimistic. Even though it's gonna be a heavy treatment, a heavy surgery, I have faith. I give all in the hands of God, and it's gonna be good. The first step, I had to remove my white tooth, and as expected from this area of my body, they were doing whatever they wanted, and they grew like they kind of tried to grow somewhere, but they actually pushed my molars apart. So yeah, and it was painful but necessary. So yeah, don't wait too long for your white teeth. If you have the place, let them grow, or if you know that there's something weird going on, just ask your dentist to do something about it and just remove them. They're not really necessary, no. And then I'm actually in the second step, which is realigning all of my teeth, like really the bottom one and the upper one, to actually, it's gonna be way more pronounced that my bottom jaw is way bigger, because we have to put my teeth really straight to, it's for the surgery, so my surgeon can just have to do like this and done. So right now I have it on. It's kind of new generation of braces, something that you just have to put on your teeth, made by a 3D printer, and every little details is made up on the computer, so it's way more precise than the brace, the old generation that is always available with the wire and stuff. This one is way less painful and is more smooth than the wire one. And I had these on too, just to pull some of my teeth back, because they were growing, as they want. So it helped them to just to realign my teeth properly, turn them on the right direction and all. So it's been 4 months, around 4 and 5 months that I have this on, and I can see the differences from before, and I'm quite excited with it. Yeah. And so for the surgery, it's gonna be a double surgery that I'm quite not really ready for. I'm gonna normally, if everything goes smoothly and normally, as my orthodontist planned, I'm gonna have the surgery on February 2020. Yeah. And it's a double one because they have to cut my bottom jaw to pull it in, and cut my upper jaw to pull it out. Because if they only cut the bottom jaw to put it back in, my tongue can just push my jaws back, and it's gonna be some kind of weird stuff here. So they told me that they're going to cut the upper jaw to put it out, so it's gonna be more, aesthetic. So, oh yeah, and it is a medical treatment. It's not for the beauty of my. It's not just beauty. It's gonna have an impact on my face, of course, but it's more of something medical. Controls, medical. Yeah, it's gonna be an experience. Cool. Obviously I'm gonna have to learn how to speak again, eat it again, and a lot of stuff is going on, but I'm quite happy about the changes right now in my life, and I have to thank God for that. Yeah, it's gonna be something more spiritual. If you want to leave, you can leave. If you want to listen to me to the end, then you're welcome. So this decision I've made had a lot of prayers behind it and a lot of talk with my family. I kind of made up my mind before telling my family about it, and they were just really supportive because they knew that it was something really specific and it's gonna hurt since it's something about my health. But they were pretty supportive, and I guess that if you are not supported by your family or your friends, close one, and anyone you want, it's really hard to make a decision that is about your health or something about your life plan, your life road. And sometimes you don't need this physical support. You just have to talk about it and see what God's or destiny has for you. And in my case, I just prayed a lot, and I guess that even if I was born like this, the way God made me, He didn't want me to just live with it and have arthrosis for the rest of my life and being hurt every time I talk or every time I eat. So this is the best decision and the best opportunity He gave me to improve myself in my trust in God, and also my faith, and also my relationship with friends and family. So I just have I'm not the perfect person to give you advices about your life decision, but you don't have to hurry anything. Like, you always can postpone stuff if you think it's not something that need to be rushed, as I was before about my first supposed surgery. I was only 15 and I thought that I could just live on with it for some days. I just passed all the criticism and mockery from the middle school and stuff, so I thought being an adult means not caring for this much, and being an adult also means to not rush the thing because people are judging you, but just relax and just plan what's important for you in the moment, and just postpone what's can be made another time. And I did it. 6 years later, I'm gonna do it because I'm not in a hurry, but if I wait more, I can be really affected by arthrosis, and this is something I really worked on for years. So if you have something that you want to rush immediately, just take the time to think about it with your family, with your friends, and maybe if you if you need, just pray, or yeah, you need to let the burden out and just release yourself from this kind of worries that you may have about your health or your life choices for your studies or your work or anything. Anything can be sorted out. You're not alone. You just have to believe in who's on your path, who's beside you, and maybe who's higher than you. So yeah, that was my morals for today's video. I hope I did it quickly and understandable, that I may or may not help you with any choices. And if you have any question about my surgery or whatever, if you want me to pray for you, or just if you want to talk, you can leave a comment. And yeah, see you in the next Yuka Talk. Bye!